Do you notice anything different about me?
You're in a long sleeve shirt.
Notice anything different about me today? Are you watching my wrists? Because you should. Because this is a NOMOS Club Neomatik Worldtimer. So if you're not familiar with NOMOS, they're kind of a boutique German watch manufacturer, and their claim to fame is not only do they create kind of cool, simplistic, Bauhaus-esque design watches, but they also make all of their movements in-house in Glashütte, Germany. And since 2014, they've been building their own escapements, which is virtually unheard of by most watch manufacturers, so that's kind of what makes them special. They're also all very thin, so once you wear a NOMOS watch, every other watch tends to start feeling like a tank on your wrist. So that's one of the dangers of getting these things. This particular one I have in my hand is the NOMOS Club Sport Neomatik Worldtimer. It's a lot of words, just call it the Worldtimer. This is one of their latest editions of watches. What's unique about it is that it has all 24 time zones throughout the world that you can switch between, including a smaller subdial that has your 24-hour time zone for your local area. The dial is quite a bit more complicated looking. This is a blue sunburst dial, which I think looks pretty stunning on the wrist personally.
Have you ever actually tried to see if anyone would notice if you had a nice watch on? Well, today I wanted to try that experiment.
Do you notice anything different about me?
You're in a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, is it the watch?
It's the watch!
Oh my goodness, I guess.
Did you notice how cool it was?
Oh, well, I'm not like a cool watch person, but I'm sure other people would notice.
So I took my watch out to see if anyone would notice. Despite being bit up by mosquitoes, I thought I looked cool.
Peace, right?
So you think if I went on a date with this, like, I would
Help
like,
you?
you know, I'd grab her menu for her, like, and, well, I don't know why I'd grab her menu, but like, you know, I would,
Not if she's somebody like me.
well, like, maybe if I poured her a drink, she would notice the watch.
If she was a watch person.
Even if she wasn't a watch person.
If she wasn't?
She would still probably be like,
Probably
wow,
not.
that's an amazing watch.
Well, she'd probably think that was pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah, but you know, if I did show like that I had this watch, she would probably look at it and think more highly of me. She'd be like, he's probably a better mate because
Not me.
he can provide because he has
oh,
and he has a sensibility of color because he chose a sunburst blue dial.
you have the wrong
She would-
person that one.
She would probably admire the rhodium hands.
It's cool.
Yeah, is that the first thought that comes to mind when you meet people? Is what watch they're wearing?
No, not me. But other guys, I think other guys really pay attention to what watch you're wearing. Women, we don't care. Women don't spend the time to be in the know, but men,
Well, women
definitely
women look at other
worry about
women's
that.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This watch is so attractive, it'll attract everybody to you, including men.
So how do you set this thing? Because it's a little bit more complicated than just a normal watch. Basically what you want to do is I like to set the pusher to my local time zone here in Nashville. It's going to be on MEX for Mexico Central Time Zone. And then I will pull out the crown and set the 24-hour dial to the correct hours and minutes. Then what you want to do is there's this little corrector setter here at the 8 o'clock. I use a toothpick, but it comes with a little thing you can push in. You'll set that to your local time zone as well. So once you have all those things set, that's when you can actually accurately advance the time to a different time zone. The movement in the back is the DUW 3202. Essentially, you'll know that it's this movement because it has a little golden globe on the back, you know, world time, get it? I'll say the watch band is very nice on this. It has brushed side links and the center links are highly polished, giving it just a little bit of classiness when you walk around. The clasp on the dial doesn't exactly have a quick adjust. It has these 3 little holes that you can actually take out without any tools. Design language wise, I thought they did a pretty good job of outlining everything out here on the dial. On the 24-hour dial, not only do you have all 24 hours, you have also a light and a dark ring to kind of signify daytime and nighttime. on the center a plus or minus GMT time. The big thing about this is they have a whole ton of series of colors you can get. Each one has 175 editions of each. So if you want one, chances are it's probably already sold out. And currently at $4,720, this actually provides quite a bit of punch for that price range. One thing I like about this one particularly is that they put anti-reflective coating on the outside and inside. I have the Club Campus, which I don't think has the reflective coating, so it's always a little bit harder to look at the dial. I really wish they would do that with their other Club Campus watches because the dials are just so beautiful. It's a shame that it doesn't have the anti-reflective coating like this. It just pops a lot more visually. So what is my overall takeaway from wearing this watch for a week? This is not my favorite NOMOS watch. While I think it is great and I really enjoy changing the time zones on it, I feel like the design language of it is a little bit more crowded than I would prefer for a NOMOS watch. When I think of NOMOS, I think of a little bit more simplistic design. There's a lot of information you need to convey on a watch that gives you 24-hour time zones. So I don't fault them at it. I just think maybe it doesn't fit me particularly. I might more like a more simple watch in the future. So anyways, I just wonder, what do you guys think about this watch? Do you like it? Would you get one? And thanks for being here and just hanging out with me and talking about watches for a little bit. So I will see you later. If you made it to the end, you get a little NOMOS watch. You don't get a NOMOS watch. I just said that, but didn't mean that. I meant you get a NOMOS star. Something intangible that I can just say that you get that I don't actually have to back up. So don't go asking for a NOMOS watch in the comments. If you do, I'm gonna be angry with you. And I'll just give you a NOMOS star anyways. So thanks for being here. See you later. Bye. Well, that's what's new.
Oh, yeah.
Just wanted to see if you'd notice how cool it is.
It's cool.
Yeah? Is that the first thought that comes to mind when you meet people? Is what watch they're wearing?
No, not me. But other guys, I think other guys really pay attention to what watch you're wearing.